It was only a matter of time, and now the electrified Canyon Grail On is here, marking the first time that Canyon has stepped into the electric gravel market. It was only a couple of months ago that Canyon stepped into the electric road market with the Endurance AL On. However, it's not just a copy and paste job, and the Grail On is its own bike in its own right. While the Endurace AL On uses a Fatsuer Ovation system, the Grail On uses a Bosch motor and battery, which in the world of electric bikes couldn't really set them further apart. While Fatsuer's system has lower amounts of torque and applies its support more gently, it's clear that Canyon has opted for Bosch's Performance Line CX system for the added power it has on tap. With up to 340% support in its most powerful mode and a whopping 85 Nm of torque, it's a system that's designed for scrambling steep and technical chutes. For context, it's a system that was originally designed for electric mountain bikes, and it's now being applied across gravel bikes. The system has 4 settings: Tour and Eco, which are cadence neutral, delivering consistent support no matter how fast you pedal, and Turbo and Sport, which deliver power in line with higher cadences, offering a more responsive feel, according to Canyon. As you'd expect, the bike will be limited to 25 km/h in Europe. It also boasts a 500 Wh battery, partly to offset the added weight of the system, but also to give the bike the type of range that gravel riders are searching for, as well as to balance the fact that you spend less time above the 25 km/h limit when you ride off-road. Ultimately, the riding experience of an e-gravel bike and an analog gravel bike is different, and to represent that, Canyon has altered the Grail's geometry. For starters, it has increased the bike's wheelbase by 20mm and the chainstay lengths by 15mm. That's to add stability, whilst also creating clearances for 50mm tyres. Taking further inspiration from mountain bikes, Canyon is also speccing the new Grail e-bike with shorter stems and wider bars, while also decreasing reach and raising the bike's stack for a more comfortable and in-control riding position. The Grail On has a unique carbon frame that Canyon says is designed to be as durable as possible. According to the brand, the frame's wall thickness exceeds 4mm in some places, which is more than you'd expect to see on a downhill mountain bike. The bike now comes with high volume 50mm Schwalbe G1 bike tyres, 10mm wider than on the non-motorised Grail, allowing lower pressures and more shock absorption. These are shod exclusively to DT Swiss's HG series wheels, which feature strengthened hubs and steel parts to better withstand the torque put out by the motor. To compensate for the addition of a motor, the wheels use boost spacing in the rear hubs. It uses 160mm rotors front and rear and is even able to accommodate a 180mm rotor with an adapter. The double-decker cockpit that first launched on the analog Grail remains on the e-bike version, offers 4 hand positions, and the top bar's floating construction should help remove chatter and discomfort. Likewise, the VCLS 2.0 leaf spring seat post also remains, bringing with it its highly rated comfort. The bike is also exclusively one-by, meaning it will only have a single chainring setup paired with a wide range of gears. There will be 4 models available: the Grail On CF7 Women, which is a unisex model, albeit with a female-specific saddle and changed cockpit dimensions. There will then be the Grail On CF7, the Grail On CF8, and the Grail On CF8 ETAP, the latter tipping the scales at a claimed 15.9 kilos. Sizes will range from 2 extra small and extra small, both of which use 650B wheels rather than 700C ones, and range up to 2XL. All models are made from carbon fibre. Now, we have one of these bikes inbound to the office, so watch our website for a review in the coming weeks. In the meantime, however, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the latest tech news.